Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are around the world or whenever you are watching this recording. Big welcome to our Beauty Testimonial Wednesday nights. My name is Peter No. I am your Senior Presidential Director here with LifeWave. I have been with LifeWave for now counting on 53 months now. 53 months. So I cannot believe I came up with that number so quick, but the last 4 years has been a blur. And if you are a guest here tonight, if this is your very first podcast with us and you just so happen to land on the beauty podcast, what you're going to hear in the next 30 minutes are just incredible testimonials on anything with the hair, skin, and nails and eyebrows and anything that has to do with beauty. Okay. And afterwards, I'll be coming back and just sharing who's behind this technology and why this technology is so important for the beauty industry and for every client that walks into a salon. And before we get started, who here has their favorite hairstylist? Raise your hand. I bet you. No? Okay. Who here has a favorite nail technician? Raise your hand. A facialist, a massage therapist, right? An eyebrow, eyelash girl or someone, right? So if you do, once this video is done, please send this the video as we'll be sharing now. The very first time now. What if there was a tool, everyone? What if there was a technology out there? What if there's a way that you can actually regenerate and repair yourself and go back in age just like a young baby, where you have the best skin, no gray hair, no wrinkles, no pains, and no arthritis? Who here would love that? Raise your hand. Okay, before we get there, we're going to share some testimonials of people who were babies, went through a little bit of aging, and now how they reversed their aging with this technology. So first person to call is Kate. I will call on Kate today. Kate, for a few minutes, can you share with us how long you've been on the patches? What have you seen as far as your beauty, anything with your hair and skin?
Oh, yes, Peter. Thank you so much for letting me share with everybody. I can't wait to share. I've been using X39 and Elevator almost 3 years. By May of this year will be 3 years I'm in this path, I'm in this technology. So I see the change so much. And Peter, know what happened to me. Look at my skin, Peter, that I got burned. I have
Oh my
no
God.
scar whatsoever. Peter said
Okay,
I
so
burned it on purpose. So look at my skin. It feels different. So I use elevator very consistent from day one until today. And my skin use very dry. It doesn't matter how expensive product that I use it in the past. It dry my skin so bad. So until I found Lightwave, I use X39 every day and drink a lot of water and at an elevator every day. So I feel amazing with my skin tone. Everywhere I go, people said, what had I do to my skin? So also my hair, I lose a lot of hair because I am COVID survivor, and then my hair came back like it's a lot of hair. And
wow. So
also my eye, my vision better, and my teeth. I used to hurt my teeth all the time. I have no problem. I don't know. It's so good with the pad. Look at the teeth. I don't feel that anymore. That's
so to all the dentists out there, did you see her teeth? Okay, if you're watching this, we regenerate teeth too. So wow,
yeah.
that has to be
I feel
beautiful.
everything's good.
Wow. So, Kate, really quick before I move on to the next testimonial, how long did you use it before you saw your first testimonial? What did you? How long was it? A week, a 2 weeks, a month?
With X39, with the feel in my body, I use the first day that I used, because I used 2 patches, I didn't know. I used 2, but I feel different. I call, they don't know that, called Peter. And then after that, my body keep changing. I go crazy in first month. And after that, I met Peter in Florida. Peter said, just continue to use it. I almost keep up on that because my body keep changing. I see the reaction. So many things happen to my body. I want to sleep. I feel hot. My headache. Everything happened to me in 3 months. After that, Peter said, continue use it and drink a lot of water. I can say 100% that I feel so much better in 6 months.
6 months. So
6
everyone,
months. I can say 100% that it's perfectly, I can say it out from my heart that this patch is working after 6 months. And then after 6 months, I feel more confident when I go out there to speak to my prospect, to go see my client, more confidence.
thank you, Kate. And everyone, Kate's been using it for 3 years, and she's actually a professional hairstylist. Okay, she's been doing hair for a very long time. So thank you, Kate. Kathy Z, everyone.
Hey,
Kathy,
Peter.
how you doing?
Good.
Really quick, how long have you been using it, and what beauty testimonial do you have?
I started patching in February of 2021. My hair is growing like a weed. I think it's getting darker. I quit coloring my hair, before COVID started, maybe the summer before COVID started. I just decided I didn't feel like battling coloring anymore and putting all those toxic chemicals in my skin. So the hair's been growing like crazy, and I think my hair is getting darker. I've got a lot of new hair growth that's coming in, like in that area. And my nails, I probably cut them twice a week. And I don't know if you can, I never really saw a difference in my face before and after until I put the 2 pictures together. I don't know if you can see that picture.
You see that glow? I mean, you
Until
see
I
that.
saw that, and I was like, oh my gosh, there is a difference. I didn't, because I look at myself every day. So I never really thought I noticed a difference till I put the side-by-side picture. I'm like, wow.
So how many of us here cannot really see the difference? But Kathy, after a year or 2, when people don't see you and you run into each other, they can tell the difference.
Yeah. So like, what are you doing? Well, I'll tell you.
So thank you, Kathy. And everyone, Kathy's another 3-year users. And why are we so excited about that? Because we all know, right, Kathy, after 3 years, if you're not on this technology, you should be 3 years older. But why are you getting younger? So there must be something in this technology, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Kathy, and let's go to Connie. Connie, what? All right, Connie, how you doing? Now you just muted yourself.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Well, thank you for allowing me to share my testimony. I've been in the hair business since about the late 80s. And
Wow.
I ended up starting I wanted to get into barbering for 16 years, which I ended in 2016. But I've done everything from feet to hair. And I ended up getting sciatica. And I had the sciatica for about 6 years. And I was introduced to the patch in May of 20, because that's the day that I wore the patch. So it must have been a day or 2 before. But I was introduced to the X39, and I put it on my belly, I think, or either on my back. And I was walking my dogs, and this was like around 11 in the afternoon, in the morning. And it's like, wait a minute, I don't believe this. It was gone. I haven't had it since. And I do not get I don't have it anymore. It was in my legs really bad for 6 years. So I'm thankful for the patch, and I've been wearing it since May of like I said, May of 20, and I will never stop wearing them. And I had a cut on my finger one day. I was cutting a onion or a tomato, and I was on a call, and I cut my finger right with the nail my ring finger. And I put a Band-Aid, not a Band-Aid, I put a rubber band on it really tight because I was still cooking. But I noticed my it was getting bigger and bigger. I said, Lord, because it was feeling numb. So I took it off and I said, you know what, let me put a 39 on it. And the next day, I didn't even see the cut. It wasn't a deep cut, but it was bleeding enough. And you can still see the scar, but you really can't because it just like closed up. So I'm thankful for the patches, and I do try to tell everybody about it. It is something that you want to wear the rest of your life because our stem cells, our cells age every day. So if the doctor puts you on heart medication, diabetic medication, whatever, high blood pressure, you're on it for the rest of your life, pretty much. It's the same thing with the patches, but without the medication or reduction. So I will say, anybody who's listening, please, please share this product with somebody because it is life-changing. We can never get sued because there's nothing in it for it to get sued. So it's just a lot of fun to share. That's all I can say. I love it.
Say one more thing. Say one more thing. So Connie, why is this technology coming from you as a barber, as someone in the beauty industry for this long? Why is this so important more than ever today for all the beauty professionals?
Well, because it actually shifts whatever in your body that needs to be shipped. And it pretty much happens right away. But if it doesn't, don't give up on it. And also, it helped me with my depression. I'm a vocalist. I'm a vocalist, and it's kind of like kept me from, just anybody know about depression? It's not fun, and you really get it when you're at home. You really feel it more when you're at home. But I don't have the depression like I did anymore, and I've been doing my shows and things like that. Clarity, much better clarity. Sleep is wonderful. I've always dreamt in color, but I can remember my dreams at least for a whole day. I can, when I wake up, I can remember the dream for the whole day. And I put it on my dogs too. So the patch is something that stimulates the stem cells, it awakens them. And if you stop wearing them, you will notice a difference. Trust me, you will notice a difference.
So everyone as asking that question, why? Because if you cannot sleep, you cannot repair yourself. Has anybody ever been awake for 48 hours? You don't look that good after that time. Right here we have Christy, but she's won a unicorn. Okay, so if you cannot sleep, you don't look that well for a long time. So sleep is the most important thing to help you in your beauty journey. Okay. All right. Who was next? We have Dee's mom, and then Paul's next. All right, Dee's mom. What up, Dee?
Hi. Okay. Actually, today is my 3-year anniversary. Yay.
We're having a bunch of 3-year anniversaries today.
Yeah. My mom was losing her hair. Then she had brain surgery. After the brain surgery, it was COVID. Brain surgery. So now my mom has been on the patch just a little under 3 years now. I took her to the hairdresser the other day. All of her hair is growing back. The scar from ear to ear is like almost gone. She, now when I started, I introduced Carrie to my mom, and that's Carrie. Everybody knows Carrie. And so Carrie didn't see my mom for like a year and a half. So we went to a Mother's Day thing. So my mom's sitting next to me and her 2 friends, and Carrie's sitting there talking to me. And I'm like, Carrie, are you going to say hi to mom? And she looks and she goes, I didn't recognize you. This is like a year and a half. Didn't recognize you. And then she came to a watch party on Saturday, and everyone thinks she's my sister. So, and all of her brown spots, when you get older, you get all the brown spots. She don't have any. She's off of all of her diabetic medicine. She's off of half of her blood pressure medicine. She was pretty dormant through, of course, COVID. Now she's going to Red Hats, throwing parties. She wants to drive again, and she's 83.
Wow. Everyone, did you just hear that? I don't want to repeat it again, but D, she's literally a reborn superwoman at 83 with her hair coming out, her new skin, no more dark spots. Can anybody relate with it? With D's mom? Okay. Thank you, D. I can't wait to see her too when I get there to Florida, and can't wait to get her on the podcast. We have to get her on a testimonial.
I'm
Okay?
trying.
Thank you, D.
All right.
All right, now we got a gentleman in the house, Mr. Paul. Can you unmute yourself?
Hey everyone, how's it going? I am not in the beauty industry. All right. I'm here as a byproduct of what I've been seeing this product do for me. I've only been on the patch for 5.5 months. Give thanks to Marcus and Laurie. But there's several different things I want to bring up here that I've noticed with me. Like others, also a COVID survivor. I almost died 2.5 years ago in the hospital. They had a trach in my throat, everything. And when I met Marcus and Laurie last summer, they introduced me to it. And then I started like late August, early September. So over the course of time, I've seen some things happen. And not only like the hair, which is just growing like really quick, because I learned the average rate is like 1/2 inch per month. Mine's like almost 1 inch per month. Okay. It's insane. And the same thing, the gray is turning back to dark. So I'm like, what's going on here? I didn't know. So every time I join these calls and listen to you, Peter, and everyone else, it's a learning experience for me. Now, over the course of this time, I've noticed a few other things happen. The collagen. When I was in my teens, I had really bad, like some severe acne scars. And I saw my mom for Christmas for the first time in several months. And she noticed a difference in my skin. The scars were filling in. And this has been going back 35, 40 years, And so it is, a very noticeable effect that these patches are doing. One other thing, last summer, my voice was worse than it is now. And because of the trach, they had a number 10 trach in, they just really messed it up. But the collagen also repairs cartilage. So I want to say that because my voice has been improving. I used to sing on a professional level, before I came down with COVID. And having a 6-octave voice back then, it was my thing. I loved it. And to not having to sing again, it was kind of heartbreaking. But as I learn more and more about this, it's nothing but a positive experience. Now, one more thing. Since I've been working the business, I don't have a huge team. There's a few people I introduced it and they joined in. Now, it is a mixed crowd of men and women. Okay. They're seeing the same experiences with the hair, the darking, the darker roots and, and all that stuff. And it's an incredible experience for them because they're brand new to it. So ironically, in their group of people are individuals who own salons. And right. So I figured I better learn as much as I can from you in these calls, because now I'm going to be a speaker to these new people. And of course, invite them into your call, but I just, to have some, an arsenal of words and wisdom to share with them. So, I mean, it's all been a positive experience.
Wow. Wow. Paul, first of all, thank you so much for sharing and going back to this health journey that you've been on and to share this beauty journey with everything. I think how many of us can relate with Paul, right? I think everybody here can. So thank you for sharing. We're going to come back with an update with you. And thank you for just being part of this community here. Your story is really going to resonate with a lot. And not hers, everyone's stories here. Everyone, if you hear it, you can see our community. And I just want to, before I share how this technology works, why it works, okay? As you can hear people sharing it that have benefits from maybe a day, a week, a month, or years, right? Who here wants to go back or have the tool? And especially if you're a guest, if you know that there's actually a technology up there that can prove to you that it can reverse everything in your body by turning you on again. Who here would love to learn how that works? Raise your hand. Good. Let me share with you how that works. And I want to take you to a little story of how stem cells work. So if you go to our startx39now.com, if you click, just go down to the beginning of the page, and there's a tab called the story of stem cells. Let me share each one of us here how we got started and why we're aging. So when an egg and a sperm meet, you have stem cells. Stem cells are create the growing baby inside the womb, head, tissues, lungs, heart, and brain. Once the baby is born, the stem cells begin to downregulate. For example, the baby cannot grow another head. So what does a new baby smell like? Fresh, look like, new, feel like, baby soft, right? Now, everyone, let's fast forward to the age of 20. Did you have gray hair? Ask your neighbors, ask your family, ask your husband, your wife. Did you have gray hair when you're 20? Did you have wrinkles? Did you have pain? No. Fast forward to age of 35. Your stem cells are beginning to decline, and fast forward to the age of 65. Your stem cells are now mostly inactive. This is the story of aging. Who here now understands and can relate and know it is not your fault? We're all aging, and now because of our environment, the chemicals in the beauty industry, the chemicals in the food, in the air, in the water, it's aging our cells even faster. So today we're actually declining faster. So the reason why we're aging is because we're not producing stem cells anymore. Why are stem cells important? Stem cells repair and regenerate our entire body and are the only cells in the body that are changeable. They can change into any cell your body needs to repair and regenerate. Why are stem cells so important? Because as stem cells decline by the age of 65, our aging story, only a small percentage, the fewer will have, the faster we age and the slower we heal. What happens when we activate our stem cells? Within the first 24 hours wearing X39, 3,000 to 4,000 of your genes starts to reset to a younger, healthier state. The only competition, everyone, the only way to get stem cells is through therapy. That is the old way. It is expensive, it's painful, it's risky, it's not guaranteed. You're paying tens of thousands of dollars, and you're taking somebody else's DNA and injecting it to yours. So where do the stem cells come from? From the patch? No, the stem cells come from you. So everyone, the X39 is just the tool. The X39 activates your stem cells army to start marching again. So the moment you put this on, repairing is your first critical issue to live. You march what you feel, get to the root of the bottom of this. So everyone, now that you hear and understand the story of the X39, was that pretty simple to understand? Now let me tell you the genius behind this, Mr. David Schmidt. He is our CEO, he's our creator, he's our founder. And for all the new guests, what if I told you there is one person that has a heart of gold that downloaded this light technology, and 20 years ago, he created this for the Navy SEALs, tried, true, and tested. And because of that, he knew he had a technology that he had to share with the world. David Schmidt's only vision is to help people activate their own bodies without using drugs, without anything synthetic. If you resonate with that, what has happened in the last 20 years? David Schmidt created 11 different patches. In the last 10 years, though, he invested all his time, all his energy into stem cells activation. And then 5 years ago, he launched and released the very first stem cell activation patch called the X39. Long and behold, because we are in 80 countries, because we are a 20-year-old company, because we manufacture our own patches. This is not a third-party patch, everyone, because David in 20 years has developed 100 patents, okay? He invested into it. This is why, for the very first time now, we are experiencing regeneration by reversing our age with no more injections, no more pills, and no more drugs. Who here liked what you just heard in the last 30 minutes? Great. Now, because this is a beauty podcast, and because I come from the beauty industry, what we love to do every Wednesday is we love to share beauty testimonials, because my passion and my vision and my mission ever since I left the beauty industry is to come back to share a technology, because I know that how every beautician, every hairstylist, nail technician, massage therapist, facialist, eyebrow extension, whatever you are in the beauty industry, if you work long hours, if you constantly are standing, if you're constantly in front of chemicals, which you are, if you're not taking care of yourself, how can you prolong your career? And if you're not investing into your own knowledge and learning of what the best technology out there is, when you watch this video, all we want you to do is talk to the person that invited you here tonight. All we want you to do is just say yes to this little patch for less than a tip money, less than a cup of coffee a day. We can show you how to get all the benefits of what you just heard tonight, and we can show you how to build a global international business, helping other people around the world get this information, and at the same time learn how to build a community like this, and at the same time have the best health, time, and freedom. So we do this every night. Thank you for all our testimonials tonight. I can't believe it's been 3 years and now down to 1 years of seeing everyone. Always thank you to our Team Evolve community for showing up. We almost have 200 viewers tonight, okay? And for everybody, again, that's watching this in the beauty industry, we need you, we love you, and let's go light up the beauty industry and every industry around the world. So bye, everyone. See you tomorrow. We're going to have Dr. Stacy and Marcy on, and enjoy more testimonials. Bye, everyone. Love you all.
Bye, Peter.